Welcome to Hollywood Deli. I'm your host, Blue. So listen, let's talk about it. It hit the internet. Is Diddy over? Did y'all see the video? Let's watch the video and y'all, because I want to see all the Diddy offenders come out now. Come on now, let's watch this.
This video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice
Mm,
and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room.
mm, mm, mm.
Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction.
That poor woman. And see, all these celebrities was talking crazy, talking about how well when she stayed, she became a participant. Floyd Mayweather's dumb behind said he ain't gonna kick another black man when he's down. So now that the video's out, the only one that I saw speak out was Whack 100 calling Diddy a B ass nigga, and that he hopes that he gets what he deserves when he go to jail. And that's the most logical thing, Whack has ever said because he always caping for the quote unquote bad guy. So anyway, see, I knew she wasn't lying. And here's the reason why I knew she wasn't lying. There was too much detail and timestamp, dates. And this was one of the incidents that she alleged. Well, no longer alleged. Now we see. That man was beating that girl up. And people always say, well, why didn't she just leave? It's not that easy. He had got her real young. And when older men like him get a girl real young, he was in his mid to late 30s when he got with her. She was only 19 years old. So he done play all kinds of head games. At 19, you don't know what real love is. And so I'm sure he wined and dined her, bought her things, took her on lavish trips, and she liked those things. And so she probably in her mind might have told herself that this will pass. It won't always be like this. And now you got Kim Porter, which is one of Diddy's baby moms that passed away, God rest her soul, friend talking about, I'm sorry about what happened to Cassie, but I remember Cassie laughing at Kim when Diddy was mistreating her. Listen, if you're referring to that 19-year-old girl, 20 something girl, because Cassie's not real old. Cassie's only like, she might be like 33. How old is Cassie? I think she's like, she might be like young 30s or mid 30s. Let me see. Hold on. And if you're referring to that girl, young girl, uh, laughing at that situation, and when she first got with Diddy, then she's 37. Okay, so when she got with Diddy, she's 19 years old. 19-year-olds laugh at dumb stuff like that. She had no clue what she was getting herself into. She probably was like, that's their situation. Because I've had a associate of mine say, look, that's their situation. I didn't think it would happen to me. And it happened to her. She started getting beat on by her boyfriend. And she thought it was just a isolated incident with him and that particular female. And that was their dynamic. She didn't think that it would trickle to her. And I'm sure that's probably what Cassie in the beginning thought. And so they laugh at the drama and whatever's going on, and so she probably did laugh, but that still doesn't mean that uh she deserved what she got. Absolutely not. And so she even said that he assaulted her, you know took it from her. Even though they was in a relationship, he forced himself on her. That woman been through hell. And so everybody's quiet now. It's crickets. I don't hear nobody saying a thing. It's crazy. So it's over for him as far as like no there's no one that will fight. Well, there I can't fathom with this video anybody wanting to line with him business wise. Now we see why Jay Z never did business with Diddy, because he probably knew all this stuff was going on. And then you got trolls like 50 Cent talking about Where's Jay Z? Where's Jay Z? You know, because of the Diddy situation or whatever. He's alleging that Jay Z went into hiding. Jay Z has nothing to do with Diddy's situation, but obviously he's not going to be seen with him because he knows he. I believe Jay Z and everybody else knew what was going on, but what the hell are they going to do? If she wasn't ready to leave and wasn't ready to testify against them, and with a lot of victims when they're manipulated, they even if you put your neck out there and you take them to the police station, they get into courtroom and they change their stories. That was a possibility with her. So everybody wants to point blame and like everybody wants to point fingers and say this celebrity knew, that celebrity knew. Yeah, they might have knew, but what could they do? If she was in love, which she was probably at one point, and manipulated, there's nothing they could do when he had his grasp on her. There was nothing they could do. So like all this pointing fingers and blaming is just like there was nothing for her to do. And then you got internet people saying, look, where was her dad at? Blah blah blah. There was nothing her dad could do. When these men, these older men, get in these young girls' heads and spoil them with money and opportunities and dangle opportunities in front of them, there's really nothing you could do. But as a parent, is just be supportive and try to walk them through and be thankful that she made it through. That he didn't kill her. That he even bashed her over her head to the point that she's dead. Because that was a possibility. The way he was violently like going after her, grabbing her and shit, like he could have killed that girl. And but that just speaks to the magnitude of what type of man he is. And here's my thing: he knew that this footage was out here because Perez Hilton said that he actually paid that hotel $50,000 not to release that video. So it makes me wonder, like, who did he piss off that held on to this video and decided to, release it now? It's like, and also my thing is like, if he knew that footage was out there, why would you put your son up to releasing a diss track to 50 Cent? Defending you when you know this kind of evidence is out there. You like pretty much set your son up to be like labeled as a defender of a domestic abuser, pretty much. And he pretty much hurt any career that he would have anyway. I mean, he wouldn't have a career anyway because he's Diddy's son, and so they probably will assume that he saw what was being done, which he probably did. Abusers get more and more comfortable. Like, you see how comfortable he was running out there butt ass naked in a robe, well, not even a robe, a towel after her, grabbing her, throwing stuff at her, where people could see. So I can't fathom that he didn't beat her up in front of his kids. Like they probably seen all kinds of abuse. And they said that this isn't the only woman he's abused. They said that the late Kim Porter, he beat her up so badly he broke her nose. She had to have nose surgery. From what the pictures look like, she did have her nose done. And that's a common thing that goes on in Hollywood because not only did Kim Porter have her nose done because she kept getting her nose broken, but that's why Little Kim kept getting her nose done because she kept getting her nose broken by boyfriends. And one of the boyfriends I believe was the late Biggie Smalls. He pistol whipped her. So like it's a lot of abusers that we've glorified and love their music and love what they do in the industry, and we overlook what they do. So I'm wondering, are the people going to overlook it? But Stephen A. Smith is on Diddy's neck. He said his career is over and that what he did was disgusting, and it was. It was absolutely disgusting what he did to that young lady. And I'm just glad that she got the balls to step up and you know pull the mask off of the man. And she took a lot of ridicule, but so what? For taking the money, she deserved whatever money that he gave her. And it didn't age well when his lawyer said that look, he paid her off not because he's admitting guilt. Hmm. Now we see, yeah, you did admit guilt, and that's why you paid her because you knew this was out there, and you knew that people had proof of your abuse. Anyway, make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you leave a 5-star rating, and y'all have a good night.